Okay, today we are going to set up an anonymous account on Qortal. So here I am on Qortal Hub. This is the login screen. It's also where you can create an account. We will not be logging in. We'll be creating a new account because we want a new anonymous account. Uh, in order to have an anonymous account, we will have to connect the pirate chain. In order to connect the pirate chain, we have to use a local node. We can't use the public node, so you'll see that I am using a local node here, and I will create an account. I will not be saving the seed phrase for this exercise, so I'll just go to next. I will set up a quick password. And I will create the account. Okay, so I'm set up. I will back it up real quick. I am just going to back it up to my desktop since this is just temporary. Okay, so I backed up my account and I am on the Qortal Hub homepage. And so this is a brand new account. You'll see I have zero court. And so, okay, so by default, any account is anonymous at the beginning. Where you lose your anonymity is when you start funding your account because you'll fund it using you either fund it using another court account, which is not necessarily anonymous, or you'll fund it using Litecoin or Bitcoin or another blockchain. And those chains are not anonymous. They are subject to chain analysis. So what we'll have to do is we will have to fund it using Pirate Chain, which is not subject to chain analysis. So as you see, I went to the right there and I clicked on wallets. When you have a new account, your Quartal balance just has this it doesn't show zero. It just kind of shows this continuous bar. So we'll just ignore that and we will go to Pirate Chain. Now, the Pirate Chain wallet isn't ready from the start because what it needs to do is it needs to initialize. And this takes a few hours actually. So what we'll do is I will let this initialize and I will be back in a couple hours. Okay, so it's been about an hour since I started initializing my new Pirate Chain wallet, and you'll see it still has a ways to go. Now, when it first starts initializing, it starts at 2 million blocks, and right now it's at 2.43 million blocks, and it needs to get to 3.61 million blocks. So it still has a ways to go. I said 2 hours, and it's 1 hour in. It looks like this is going to take more like 3 or 4 hours. So I will be back. Okay, so it's been an additional 2 to 3 hours, and my Pirate Chain wallet is all synced up and ready to go. I have zero balance. I have an address right here, and it is using the lightd.pirate.black light wallet server, which is really the only server right now that works. So make sure you're using that server. So what we need to do next is we need to fund this wallet so we can buy court with Pirate Chain. So the first thing we need to do is we need to see how much we should look at the Pirate Chain trade portal so we can see what offers are available so we know how much Pirate Chain to send over. So I exited out of the wallet and I'm going to go to the trade portal. And now that I'm at the trade portal, by default, it goes to Litecoin, and we will go to R, which is the symbol for Pirate Chain. Okay, so here we go. So we're just gonna do a small amount here. Okay, so I'm seeing that for 9 Rs, I can get 10 quarts. So let's get one of these trades. So I'm gonna send over. You should send. I'm gonna send over nine R to make sure I handle any transaction fees that are involved. So I'm gonna send over 10 R to my account. So what I do now is I need to go back to my wallets. I need to go to the Pirate Chain wallet. I need to copy this address. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go to one of my other accounts, one of my accounts with Pirate Chain on it, and I am going to send 10 Rs to this wallet, and I will be back. Okay, I'm back. I went to one of my other accounts and I sent some R to this account. And as you can see, the transaction happened, and I am the receiver. And the sender is private because it's not Pirate Chain is not traceable at all. So there's no evidence that I even sent it to myself. Now, there is video evidence because I did make a video, right? So if you do this, do not make a video, of course. But yeah, here we go. So I have 10 R in here, and so I can use this R to buy court. And so we'll go do that. So we'll exit out of this wallet. We're on the home page. We'll go to trade court. We will go to the Pirate Chain trade portal. Okay, so here we are. We're on the trade portal here for R and those trades we saw earlier. Uh, 10 court for 9R. We will get one of those since I have 10R like it says up here, and I will buy 10 court for 9R. I'm just waiting for the order to be submitted. Okay, the order has been successfully submitted. So I will close this and it'll take a few minutes for everything to confirm on the blockchain. So I will be back in a few minutes. Okay, it's been about 15 minutes. And as you can see here, the trade has completed. I have 10 core in my account and the 9R was subtracted plus the transaction fees for the trade. And so what does this mean? I have 10 core. We can go check the wallets now. Yep, I have 10 core in my wallet, in my court wallet. And if you check my Pirate Chain wallet, it should now have 2 transactions instead of one. Let that load. Okay, so yeah, first we had the transaction from the anonymous sender, which was really just myself. And then we had the transaction from this account to make the trade, which is right there. Okay, so what does this mean? This means I have an account, it's funded, and it's anonymous. So I can I can act I can act anonymously now. I can anonymously create a website. I can anonymously create a Q app. I can anonymously create a Q shop. I can anonymously create a QTube channel. So I just have an anonymous account. I just do whatever I want, and it's anonymous because it was funded through Pirate Chain, and there is no chain analysis through Pirate Chain because it's anonymous. And so I'm set with an anonymous account right now. If you do this, just you can do it in the same way. Obviously just don't do it on video. All right, thanks for watching.